And the left foot of Stone gets us underway. This will be driven deep into the end zone. All eyes on number 10, John Mateer. Great year at Wazoo after backing up Cam Ward.
Trying to get Texas out of position.
Texas had a couple extra guys on the field, and the pass was thrown, and it's caught by Isaiah Satania, who's out near midfield. So Texas trying to get guys off, didn't do it.
Up, and who do it take? You can see guys trying to get off. They got 13 guys on the field, and you got the 3 receivers right here at the bottom. Texas not able to account for that trip look.
So 23 yards on the chunk to Satania. Mateer, design run, keeps it. Can he get the edge? He does. He takes a shot out there from Michael Taff. Following the play clock. Rolls the pocket and zips it across the middle. Wide open is Deion Burks. And the former Boilermaker down inside the Texas 30.
Great throw.
At 18 more, playing again with tempo. Throws to Blaylock, who lowers the head and hammers forward for about 4.
Does this look like an offense?
Tate Sandell has made his last 9, and the lefty from 42 knocks it right through.
Especially this offensive line against the Sooners' speed that they have up front.
Trey Wisner missed 2 games early healthy. They fake it to him, and Manning with a screen. Get the ball underneath and run them down the field. I know you use the expression, I don't think you ever ease into Red River, right? There's intensity from the very first snap. We've seen crazy stuff in the first few minutes over the years. And there's a tackle behind the line. Grayson Halton combining with Marvin Jones Jr. They lose 4 more, going the wrong way.
Boy, this defense is so quick. Watch the penetration by
3rd and 23 for an offense that has struggled mightily in 3rd down situations. They do flip it to Wisner on the screen, but he's going to be swarmed. Strong series from Oklahoma. A couple of penalties on the Texas offensive line. Daniels made that play. Here comes the punt team.
That's a beautiful thing as a defense when you can just rush.
3rd and 10. Mateer, long throw, and found a man open, and the catch is made for a first down. That's Lewis.
Over top of the safety, down to the receiver for a first down.
Mateer took a look, looks like a design run. He's chased to the edge, and he's not going to slide after warm-ups, and that's continued into the game. 3rd and 16. Pressure with 4. Ball out quickly. Catch made by Kanek, and he's knocked down way short of the marker. So just like a 13-yard completion on the first play, then those 2 penalties as it went backwards. Wisner. It's been tough to run on this Sooner defensive front. See if Texas can bring the heat here on 3rd and 7. Not showing pressure, and don't bring it. From the pocket, crosser, catch made, and good enough for a first down to Satania. So they gave it. Texas this time does bring pressure. Up his back foot, slings it downfield, and it's intercepted. Through a pick to Manny Muhammad, the best cover guy in this Texas secondary.
The pressure comes from over here, but if you look down this left hash, he had a chance there to be able to find an open man, but he instead looks, he just kind of heaves it. You can see him jump into that throw, and Texas is able, look at that opening right there. That's his main man there, right, Satania, but instead he jumps, throws it up into traffic. Good job of adjusting back, and there's Malik Muhammad, who missed that game last week with the ankle.
3rd possession, the first 2 have gone nowhere. There's a first down run to Wisner, and against Oklahoma, the way they've been playing, that's a win as they pick up.
Got to stay on schedule.
The 2nd down run, Wisner picks his way, spins free. It's a first down to the 45. Talk about the chess match. Sark and Venables, each guy.
They're trying to keep each other off guard, trying to hide some things.
Manning looking to throw in first down, has plenty of time, nobody open, and now spins it down the middle, and a sliding catch made by DeAndre Moore. After the 2nd major penalty in the 3rd overall. Manning, as time now runs out, that's a backwards pass, it looks like. Catch made by Wisner. Dangerous, because if he didn't make that catch, it might have been a free ball.
Against this defense.
2nd and 25, it's a screen again, and that's going to go nowhere. Dropped for a loss. Texas using all kinds of tight ends from deep in the depth chart. 4-yard loss there.
Watch Taylor Wine on that. Really nice play by 44 on the edge.
How do you like 3rd and 30? Art steps up. He's got a mile to go. He's going to be knocked down from behind after a short gain by R. Mason Thomas.
A lot of that has to do with Texas and their defense.
Robinson in motion as a pass protector. Mateer gets it off. Catch made. Taking a huge shot was Carson Kent, the tight end. Sub allows Texas to get fresh bodies on as the Sooners operate in Texas territory. And the freshman Blaylock. Shimmy and shake. Talented guy, Derek Blaylock. His dad played 7 years with the Chiefs and is a and 2nd and 10 is a backwards pass to Jimmy Gibson, trying to throw and does eventually get the ball out to Deion Burks. You don't expect a receiver to buy time. Oklahoma is an offensive lineman who comes in motion as a blocker, and they hand it off to Robinson, and he plows forward. 1st down inside the 25. More than double what Texas has run. Keep an eye on that as this game wears on in hot conditions. Mateer trying to run. Now looking to throw. Now looking to survive. And just ducks down. A sack by Colin Simmons back near the 30. Picked up. And across the middle, crossing route, catch made again. I like to work the middle. That's Caden Helms. Earlier from 42, this from 41. And it is right through. So twice the Sooners move into Texas territory. And
despite all that Holly's reporting, he looks like he's still good to go.
Texas offense hasn't been very good so far. Wingo makes the catch on the edge. That's their...
Just to get some positive yards.
Eckert 7 for 8, but only for 38 yards. Look out, breaking free. Wisner rumbling into Oklahoma territory. They'll chase him down. But an explosive play by this Longhorn offense trying to spark things.
Well, R. Mason Thomas on the backside, he actually makes a pretty good play here to get down right there.
They need 10. Cannot take a sack if you're Manning. Scanning, trying to make a play through the air, and does deliver to DeAndre Moore, who's knocked down for a 1st down. Pressure comes and it's picked up. Checks it underneath. Catch made by Jack Endries. And the tight end knocked down inside the 15. Just what do they do here on 3rd and 1? Looking to throw for it, and it's caught. A slant. A high fastball is collected there nicely by Parker Livingstone. With a chip shot here. Texas drove it 75 yards, 12 plays, by far. That's Blaylock who motions out. Mateer instead on the slant finds Keontez Lewis.
So far been contained pretty good by the Longhorns.
And off inside, Blaylock met and hit behind the line of scrimmage. And was Brad Spence, the Arkansas transfer, a backup edge player.
Yeah, he's back here. You know, he usually does play on the edge, but here he gets a chance.
Just do get it off. Mateer pressure from the pocket, delivers a low throw, an accurate one, and Deion Burks goes down and grabs it, and they move the sticks. Burks, a gritty, tough receiver, plays bigger than his size. He's just 5'9". And now Blaylock breaking tackles, lowers the shoulders, and gets out near midfield. Picked up 11. Mateer on the move, gets a block on the edge from Kanak. The tight end does his job, and Mateer, despite slant, another dart. Boy, does he throw those underneath routes accurately. Burks again went down low to get it. Not urgent at all. Pump fake, throws it underneath, and Satania in traffic somehow finds some space, kind of wiggled free, and gets down. Mateer's got to play this smart. Instead, he's going to roll out. Is he going to launch for the end zone? He does, fires it down there, and it's intercepted. Well, a weird sequence. They were well within field goal range to get 3 points in a tight game, and Manny Muhammad has his 2nd pick of the 1st half.
I don't know if John Mateer doesn't see him or what. Watch how this rolls. Watch him move to his right. He's looking at this receiver right here, and watch the decision he makes. Throws it up We've seen both his interceptions where very out of character of him, where he just throws it up, making it easy on Muhammad, who's just sitting there staring at him, to be able to adjust to make the interception.
A lot of plays like that in the Gators' victory over Texas last week. Just no chance at all. Wisner runs it for about 7, so it makes it 3rd and short here. Daniels has had an active day, made the stop. Texas doesn't use 2 tight ends as often as they used to. They're in the game now. Wisner kind of hesitated. It didn't cost him. He ends up getting the first down, but sideways step.
I think a lot of it was about completions and just kind of being methodical, but they're going to mix in some shots.
Well, they're trying to mix one in right here, but they run out of time. They attacked the football. It was Mason Thomas, one of the better pass rushers in college football, that got Manning from behind there.
Yeah, and remember, Trevor Gooseby is the left tackle, 74, and he went out early in this game with an injury, and he's going up against the best pass rusher maybe in the SEC, and Mason Thomas. Had a great...
Not showing pressure. Oh, now they jumped. It's a free play. Thomas was in the neutral zone. It's pitched down, and Wisner breaks free. They won't need the penalty as Trey Wisner bangs into Oklahoma territory. Just enough. It's his 4th catch. Handoff inside. Wisner is a runner, turns the corner and slams downhill. He's to the Oklahoma 40 for 9.
You don't see that very often.
We said how much they'd struggle on first down runs. That was by far their best play. And Wisner this time running left, turns it up for another chunk for Heinicke. He got him, but 9 more, Kirk.
His foot in the ground, finding that grass on the backside and making that cut.
They spell him. He's out of the game, and they hand it off inside to James Simon, the true freshman. 2nd and 7. Fake it to Wisner. Manning on the edge, retreating, and fires across the middle. Catch made over the middle by Jordan Washington, but a very short gain. Empty backfield. Wisner is far to the left. Manning looking to the left. Zips it to the end zone. Touchdown! DeAndre Moore. They turned him loose. He kind of looked the ball into his hands, and Texas is on top for the first time today.
Because watch Wisner, now you got an empty set, and just look in the back end of the Oklahoma defense. Now all of a sudden, now you got 3 receivers out there, and it's just a miscommunication. Neither safety. You see Bowen kind of lifting his, kind of shrugging his shoulders, looking over to say, hey man, you got to help me out there. That was Kendall Dolby.
Leads the team in takeaways, already has a couple interceptions. Now Mateer keeps it on 2nd and 10, is knocked down after about a 5-yard gain. Holly. And his goal line now rotating back in the end zone. Long throw on a dime. Catch made by Parker Livingston. Wow, what a throw.
Arch Manning with these 2 linebackers, just in case he gets out. There's Marvin Jones, 97, so he's got to fling it. How about the throw? Everybody talking about Arch Manning. You make that throw right there on 3rd down against man coverage to your roommate, that's big time, especially where the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions for Arch in the Texas offense.
And that's 6 for 6 after halftime. It was a first down run. And Wisner hammers ahead. Sometimes downhill runner made some big plays in the stretch run for Texas. But Manning's going to take off, pulls it, and slides after he gains first down yardage at the 35. Ellen is #1 fan with a fan on her face. That time Oklahoma swarms. And Taylor Wine, 2nd and 13. Pitch to the edge. Niblett is going to be trapped. Could not get any space. Reggie Powers closed him down. Took 2 losses after Texas had moved it into Oklahoma territory.
That's a much better.
And he is true. A good field position here. First down from the 46. Mateer on the move. And now we'll just take off and cut back. He didn't dive out of bounds. Cut it back up inside of Ethan Burke. Picks up about 5. Robinson plows forward into heavy traffic. It'll be 3rd and 2. Holly. They do bring late pressure. Pocket closes down, and it's intercepted off the deflection. The ball is picked off by Grayson Littleton. The third pick Mateer is thrown, and again, a heavy pass rush.
And Mateer's thrown his third interception on the afternoon. What a play by the true freshman, Littleton, to see that tip ball and adjust back to make the catch to come up with his turnover.
Sometimes it's an unheralded freshman that can make a huge play in a rivalry like this. It's his second pick of the season. He plays that star position. Now Manning and Texas a chance to really deliver a blow, and Wisner, a first down run, picks up about 5.
When Texas looks so different with a healthy Wisner, he's limping off. You just wonder how he's going to hold up. Hopefully he'll come back.
James Simon, can he step up? Well, runs right into a couple of Oklahoma defenders. Marvin Jones drops him a yard behind the line.
Yeah, he's on the edge here and really just gets underneath the tight end.
One at the end of the half, obviously, but the other two resulted in missed field goals. Mateer looked like he was going to run, then threw on the perimeter late to Torrey Blaylock, and that's a live ball. They're not signaling it incomplete.
Step out of bounds while he was touching the ball.
Pass.
Yeah, it's a lateral, but the ball in question, does it stay in bounds?
The Texas player touched the ball while standing out of bounds. Therefore, the ball was out of bounds at this spot. Will be Oklahoma's ball. Second down.
Yeah, there it is. Great look at it. Officials all over it on the field.
In that area, came over from Ohio State. Niblett, who carefully fields this one, has some room. Ryan Niblett weaving, still running down the sideline. Niblett all the way to the house. 75, no flags.
Not to get involved. Just kind of setting screens, not blocking anybody. And now something always crazy happens in this game. There's always a play that we're going to be talking about for a long time. You wonder when it's coming. And up 7, we may have just seen it.
20 unanswered points for Texas after Oklahoma took a 6-3 lead. And that is a gut punch for the Sooners. I mean, the way this Texas defense is playing, the way they've struggled to generate really anything, to be down 14 in the final 10 minutes. Play fake on 2nd and 1. Mateer pitches wide, and catch is made by Jermichael Carter.
Where is Jaron Kanik?
Mateer trying to find anybody, but he's knocked down. Sacked for a second time. Michael Taff on the safety blitz got him. Such aggression from Kwiatkowski in this defense in the second half, Kirk.
They've been doing it, and we've not seen this kind of aggression all year. Taft did a good job of disguising it. They walked their 2 middle linebackers up.
3rd and 20. Mateer pressured again, sacked again. That Longhorn defense, Colin Simmons this time, swarming the quarterback. Sooners down 2 scores, desperately need it. Mateer trying to buy some time, runs out of it, and it's incomplete. Over the head of Kanik. He was looking back in the sun, but that was a high throw that he had been averaging. Tough sledding earlier this season coming in. Manning's got the edge. He's got a crease. Arch Manning gallops and then slides at the 25. And he waves, I would assume, to the folks in crimson. Picked up 29.
Once you saw that in, Marvin Jones claps down. It's great. This is the wrinkle you haven't seen in Texas's offense. That Arch Manning, not only the sophistication of Sark, but once in a while, reminds me of like Andrew Luck at Stanford. Once in a while, they would just spring.
Until you've been booed. That happened pretty early in the season. More than once. But he also told him this week, listen, I need you now. You got to step up and be a leader. I know he's been perfect inside of 55 yards today. And this one's knocked through, and that makes it a 3-score game.
Yeah, but everything in front of them with that schedule.
Mateer has knocked down again. He's been punished, harassed, hit, sacked for a 4th time. Simmons combining with Brad Spence, like people thought they would look at the beginning of this season today.
You know, everybody, Pete, on the defensive.
On 4th down, Mateer scanning, still scanning. Look out, John. Pass rush is coming from behind. You better not slow down on the edge. Takes it 23-6. Mutual respect continues between the offensive and defensive gurus.